What if I told you the saints actually reigned, not as kings, but as spiritual architects of an entire era? They weren't powerless martyrs hiding in caves. They shaped laws, art, science, and culture, and the proof is in the history they left behind. Part 1. Spiritual Dominion. Political thrones. Let's be clear, reigning doesn't mean crown and castle. It meant spiritual governance. Medieval Europe, built on triad of studium, sacerdotalium, imperium. The scholars, the priests, and the rulers. And who dominated the first two? Saints. Monasteries ran the schools. Council like Nicaea shaped the moral law. You didn't need an army when your influence reached kings and empires. Part 2. Golden Age of Faith and Knowledge. Forget the lies about Dark Ages. Modern historians now reject that term. Why? Because records from the 17th to 10th century show booming trade, cathedral schools, and thriving intellectual life. Isidore of Seville wrote an encyclopedia that prevents Roman and Greek wisdom. Hildegard of Bingen, a nun, was read in medicine, theology, and even music. The so-called darkness was actually a golden light of spiritual and scientific flourishing. Part 3. Real saints, real influence. Let's name names. Saint Bernard of Clairvaux. He reshaped papal policies and helped form the Knights Templar. Saint Louis IX, a king and a saint, fusing faith and relationship in Gothic cathedrals and universities. These weren't fringe mystics. These were cultural backbones of Europe. They reigned because their faith structured the system. Part 4. Why the persecution came after. So why did the burnings and Inquisition come later? Because around 1000 AD, the spiritual stronghold became to fracture. The saints' dominion held back deception. But once that lifted, heresy spread. The beast system began infiltrating. What followed wasn't the reign, it was the collapse of it. Part 5. Scientific evidence proves it. And no, this isn't fantasy. The science backs it up. Tree rings, ice cores, medieval land pollution, they all show active society from 600 to 1000 AD. They even found lapis lazuli in the teeth of a medieval nun, proving detailed art and scholarship reached even cloistered women. Truth was buried, not imagined. The reign of saints isn't a myth, it's just been buried. The real power wasn't armies, it was truth, prayer, intellect, and influence. And the evidence, it's not in theories, it's in the manuscripts, cathedrals, and the very